Yes, I'm sorry. Yes. Passion, you are late. Yes, I'm sorry. You know, as I told you last week, in midweek we have meetings, right? It's a midweek, so we have meetings to analyze the currency pairs and other stuff. So, everybody, this is on, what is Monday, Tuesday, on Wednesdays, right? And remember, this is Forex Trading Course 101. The JForex platform is still opening. Let's see. And remember the three pillars. We are trying to build a strategy and or a system. We are trying to understand risk management. And we are trying to learn how psychology works. And today is lesson 17. Day number 2 of the Forex trading week. How is everybody? Did anybody make any pips from yesterday? We analyzed Euro JPY, Canada JPY, and today we are going to start with AUD NZD, right? Miguel, I owe you AUD NZD. Hello King, hello Victor, ciao Giuseppe, time to shine, Akos, Pata, Geraldo, Santano, and everybody else. I don't see the chat is pulling down, so I'm sorry if I didn't say your name. We are ready. Can you see my voice, everybody? Can you see my voice? Can you hear my voice and see my screen? King says we are ready. Remember, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat, so come on, JForex. Okay, there you go. Before we start, everybody, remember these webinars are not trading or investment advice, and these webinars are for educational purposes only. And Ako says yes. Okay, before we start, Victor says, Eddington, are you online? My friend Eddington, are you online? Loud and clear. Patak, yes. Hello Miguel, hello Salbakti, yes, we can hear you. Salbakti, you are the boss, not me. Giuseppe, sì signore, va bene. Euro JPY, bye bye. Euro JPY, bye bye. Canada JPY, it's from yesterday. We can close. And we can start today with AUD NZD. VA, how are you? Yes, sir. Monthly chart. Looks like Eddington is not online. Okay. So, AUD NZD monthly chart, right? Miguel is long. And this is the monthly chart. This is the lower band. And this is the... I need to check on trading view if the upper band is okay. I know that the lower band is okay. So what did we learn in this first month is the structure, right? Now, every time you have a currency pair, everybody, positioned like this, this is also called the position trade. Okay, so we said that the Forex market is nothing more than a contract between two countries because of the import and exports, and countries want to maintain the value of the respective currencies inside a band. So, and every time the market hits the upper band or every time the market hits the lower band, okay, and if you are quick enough, you can enter what is called the position trade. Position trade. And of course the position trade, it's a strategy and it has its own rules. Okay. Why is it called a position trade? Well, because the investment banks and some hedge firms, they are going to buy in here at the lower band, and guess what, they are not going to touch the trade until the market hits the upper band. And of course there are some areas, right? They are not going to wait until the pip, but most likely there is a 10% area that they can enter if they are quick enough, and there is a 10% area that they can close the trade. And this is the so-called position trade, everybody. Why is that? Because it can take you 5, 7, 10 years from one band to the other, and another 5, 10 years from the other band to the lower band. This is why it's called the position trade. So we are in the position area, everybody, and we didn't learn yet, but we have, and we had from last month, we had the bullish candlestick formation. Okay, and please free to type in the chat what next currency pairs do you want to check. So Miguel said from yesterday AUD and NZD. I'm not going to ask you who want to short the market right now. Is anybody who wants to short the market right now, or is there anybody who wants to go long right now? Is anybody here who wants to short the market? I hope not. I hope not. And remember, everybody, first comes, first is served. So we are going to check first the currency pairs that you are going to check, that you are going to put in the chat first. Okay. Okay, Eddington is not online. Does anybody have USD CAD? Okay, does anybody have minimum 5 years experience with equities, everybody? Does anybody have minimum 5 years experience with equities? Do you know equities, the stock market? It doesn't matter. Abdul, no. Some of you are sending me emails. Oh, Passion, I am in equities. Can you check my homework? And I said, well, I cannot help you because I don't know. I'm just trading the Forex market. And this is the Forex trading course. Okay? No equities, no gold, no cryptos. It's just Forex. Okay, so Akos, if you would be so kind, type in your email, and everybody, you can connect between you. Okay, who was yesterday? Market movers. Okay, if you want to check your homework, Akos, if you would be so kind and type your email. So everybody, if you are trading or analyzing stocks, you can send the email to Akos. So you can connect with each other and trade together, demo trade together. Okay? As you see, you are from different part of the world. So if you are from India, you can connect. If you are from Europe, you can connect. Because you are going to wake up at a different time, everybody. And you don't need to wait the webinar, you know. You can connect with somebody else and connect on Skype, whatever, you know. There are different free platforms. It doesn't cost you a penny, and you can connect and discuss and demo trade, you know. Share your strategy. Santano says, I have sent you the homework. Akos, would you be so kind and type your email so Santano can send you his question about the stock market? King, that piece of information on monthly looks sideways. Abdul is from London. Yes, King, every chart most likely is sideways on the monthly. Okay. So, back to the class. Is anybody here who want to short the market, or is anybody who want to go long right now? Do you want to go long on AUD and NZD, everybody, right now? Or do you want to short the market right now? And remember, there is no right or wrong. You can go short, you can go long. but we learned yesterday that we need to address our technical risk. Everybody, there is no right or wrong. Patak, I read your answer, but I told you I cannot see the triangle. Okay, I'm sorry, my friend. I'm not so good, you know. I don't see. I mean, I never learned the triangle. I'm Benjamin, just using my friend's computer. Okay, Benjamin. Waiting from break trend line to go short or to go long? Patak, to go long or to go short? What kind of trend line are you waiting to break? And in the meantime, what can we do? We can put and jump on the weekly chart, Miguel. And we are going to have the same band. This is the upper band, this is the lower band. And as you can see, everybody, the market push even lower, right? So this is what you need to be, where you need to be careful. You know, look in here, everybody. If you went long before this low, if you went long before this low was established, most likely you lost, right? Why is that? Because the market didn't respect this low and it pushed lower. Victor long, Hassan on the long-term long. Okay. So, Miguel, congratulations, right? Everybody. Now, the market broke. This is the weekly chart, and the market broke the. And last week, the market already broke the downtrend line with this closed candle here. And of course, we didn't learn yet, but we had a bullish candlestick formation already in place. Bias is long, it's on lower band, so long has low technical risk. Well, long-term long. Everybody who in here wants to enter right now, and where would you put your stop loss? Who in here wants to go long on AUD NZD right now, and where would you put your stop loss? And before you are telling me, oh, I would enter long right now and I would put a stop loss below the weekly low, I'm going to ask you, well, do you have enough capital to do this? Okay, so timing, it's very important. So let's say that I want to enter at 1.066156. Okay, this is my entry. I'm the beginner trader. Premature entry, we don't know, we need to check the smaller time frame, but there is a technical risk right now, everybody. So this is the entry, and the stop loss is let's make a poll, everybody. Who wants to enter right now, and where would you put your stop loss? Premature entry, not so sure, we need to check. But the market is making higher highs on the weekly chart. But as beginner traders, everybody, we are fighting with what? We are impatient. Because the weekly candle is up, so what is the daily and the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour doing? This market is up right now. And what do we do as beginner traders? We just jump into the market and we buy AUD NZD, right? I would not go long now because in the middle of the channel. Okay, so what are you waiting for, Annie? Annie says, okay, I'm not going. And as King said, right, we are maybe in this sideways channel, and Annie said, okay, I'm not going to go long right now. So if you are not going long right now, Annie, when are you going to go long? And everybody else, if you are trading the weekly, it is no. Well, we are not prematurely on structure, but we are prematurely on different things. I want you to tell me, so I can see if you learned something in this month, everybody. It's making higher highs, higher lows on lower time frames. Wow, time to shine, of course. Yes, sir. No confirmation of an uptrend. Not from the weekly, everybody, but this is a position trade. On the lower time frame, okay. So nobody would like to enter from the weekly chart? Nobody wants to enter right now from the weekly chart and put the stop loss down here? Do you think this is a bad idea, everybody? If you think that this is a bad idea to enter right now on the weekly chart and to put the stop loss down here, please explain to the others why do you think this is a bad idea. Yes, there are two channels, okay. But Annie, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for the market to hit the upper band? Or are you waiting for the market to retrace? What are you waiting for? And then he says, oh, we have two channels, something like this. On the daily chart, says Victor, okay? No money. Okay, so we are going to delete this entry. Nobody wants to enter from the weekly chart. Let's open the daily chart. Miguel, if you have some questions, because you said you asked for this currency pair. This is the daily chart and the bands, right? This is the... And we're going to address the sideways movement. Sideways movement, sideways channel. And it says I see the two channels more or less. 1, 2, and clone. This is the other one and clone. This is the last one, I think. And this one is here, right? Let me see. Maybe something like this. And this is something like this, maybe. Okay. Right? So we are here right now. This is the market. What else can we do? We can draw some uptrend lines. Trend line, let me get rid of the black and like this. Okay. Everybody who wants to enter right now, and where would you put your stop loss? Do you want to go long on the daily chart? Or do you want to go short on the daily chart, everybody? Bad risk reward now. Well, it depends when you put your stop loss. Ako says it has to retrace. And King saying it's messy. King, it's really not. It's really not messy because it's moving. This is the monthly chart. It's really not messy. And it's moving inside those bands. It's really not messy. Just, of course, everybody, you need to train yourself to spatially see how to interpret the market, right? But it's really not messy. Right? So what can we project? It's a projection. The market, maybe it's going to go up until this upper band, then it's going to retrace, and maybe it's going to break this first level, and maybe it's going to go to the upper band, the second upper band, and then it's going to, if it's going to continue sideways, it's going to reverse. So this currency, it's really a no-brainer, everybody. If you have the patience to wait for the market to show you, what did we learn yesterday? If you have the patience to wait as a beginner trader for the market to show you the right confirmations. If you are impatient, everybody, then you can lose. Following the short-term daily TLB long break and the bullish candle. Eddington, would you be so kind and type your email here? Santano asked me yesterday about stocks, and I said, Santano, I cannot help you because I'm out of stocks for 20 plus years. Everybody, Eddington has enough experience to help you with stocks. So you can connect. Okay? Connect with each other in any way, doesn't matter, email, Skype. Following the short-term daily trend line break and the bullish candle, okay? Victor said, I will put my stop loss 105. 105. Edit coordinates 1.0500. Okay. This is Victor's stop loss. And Ellington says, entered back on March 16, April, May, March 16, this is the daily chart, March 16. Whoa. Okay. It was a risky trade, Eddington. March 16. Right. Risky trade, everybody. I cannot tell you what to do, right? But we learned yesterday, wait for the confirmations. The market must do higher highs, higher lows. So, who in here wants to go long or short right now? Victor says me, this is the counter trend line, and this is my stop loss. Where are you going to take the profits, Victor? My stop loss is at 101, 106. 101, 106. Okay? And orange. Miguel, on what time frame did you enter? 1.01106. March 19. Eddington said not 16, March 19. Okay, daily candle, great. Miguel, on what time frame did you enter? Eddington has a crystal ball. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He has a crystal ball. Weekly, okay. On the weekly chart. Okay, everybody, one other thing that we are struggling with is trade management. Okay, Miguel, I would suggest you that you adjust your stop loss together with the market. Everybody, one of the important rules is don't let a winning trade turn a losing trade. So Miguel, if you enter the market and you put the stop loss down here, I want to go long, stop loss 1055. From what time frame, Giuseppe, do you want to go long? And Eddington is saying, everybody, you can email me at roger@fxalligator.com. Thank you, Eddington. Miguel, what was your entry? And Giuseppe, on what time frame? And Eddington is saying, no crystal ball, it was in position trade territory, so it was a tight stop with large upside, low risk. Yes, sir. One hour chart. Okay, we are going to check the 1 hour chart. 112. So let's color code this in green, and 1.12816 take profit. Whoa, 1.12. Everybody, what do you think is the problem? I'm going to delete this. No, I'm going to leave it. This is Victor's take profit up in here, green quadrant. What do you think it's Victor's challenge to get up here? What do you think? Miguel, on what time frame? I know what it was, the weekly, but what was your entry, Miguel? And then we're going to move on USD CAD. Okay, so we have the entry. Let's color code in black. This was Miguel entry, edit label Miguel's entry, and it was at edit coordinates 1.05362. Oh, okay. Everybody, I'm going to give you some, he needs some year to get there. Okay, now let's address first Miguel's trade, okay? Let's address first Miguel's trade. So Miguel is the black line is Miguel's entry, and the orange line, so black, and orange line is the stop loss. And in from the weekly chart. Okay, this is Miguel's entry, the black line is Miguel's entry, and the orange line down here is Miguel's stop loss. AUD CAD 4 hour chart. Okay, take profit 1 and Miguel's take profit. Let's color code this. I need to change the decoration, so yellow is going to be our take profit. Miguel is at 1.13053. Okay, this is for you, Miguel, and everybody else. Listen to what I'm going to say, because what you need to learn is how to think. Okay, circles, the black line is Miguel's entry, the orange line, the orange circle is Miguel's stop loss, and the yellow is Miguel's take profit. Stop loss should be below the market. Okay, now what we learned in the past month, we learned that the market is going to wave. So what Miguel and Victor maybe, but this is for you, Miguel, what you are going to struggle with, and everybody else, if you enter like this, you know, most likely something is going to happen when the market hits this purple line. Okay, something is going to happen. So maybe And if you entered from the weekly, you entered when the extension is almost over on the weekly chart. So the market maybe is going to push a little bit higher, okay? And then what is going to do the market in order to wave? It must make a retracement. And this is where, everybody, and this happens on all time frames, if you enter in the bad place, and we're talking about timing, your winning trade, because the market, it must make a retracement, your winning trade is going to become a losing trade. Why is that? Because the market must retrace, okay? And when the market starts to retrace, we are going to struggle emotionally. Oh my God, the market is against me, I'm losing money, and da 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 da, you know? So you need to pay attention and close the trade on the 1 hour, 2 hour time frame when you see the change in the short-term trend. Miguel, so your entry maybe was okay, but now you need to manage the trade and don't let your winning trade become a losing trade. We don't have, I mean, Eddington has a crystal ball. I don't have the crystal ball, but most likely something is going to happen up in here. This is the first band that Annie says that she's seeing, right? The market has 2 bands. The market going sideways. And we didn't learn yet, but here is a resistance. So it's quite common, everybody, that from the weekly chart or 1 hour chart or chart, you entered in the end of the extension, and sooner or later the market's going to retrace. This is a must. It must retrace. Yes, I know. It's so far it's profitable, but maybe tomorrow or in 2 days or maybe on Friday the market is going to start to retrace. And you need to manage your trade, everybody. This is not just Miguel. You need to manage your trade. If you are going to wait for the market to hit the upper band and then it's going to reverse, your winning trade is going to become a losing trade when the market is going to retrace. Do you understand this? It doesn't matter if you enter in a position trade or a swing trade or you have a robot, you know, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter what time frame. You need to be patient, everybody, and choose your time frame wisely and enter at the end of the retracement. Those are the best entries. When we talk about risk reward, probability and everything else, those are the best entries. I must watch if retracement comes, exit and re-enter at new extension. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So if you want to learn something today, everybody, look for end of retracements. Don't enter when the market is moving up, because you maybe enter at the end of the extension and then the market is going to reverse. Okay, Miguel? Monitor the market on the 1 hour chart, and when you see that the market stop doing higher highs, higher lows and start doing lower lows, lower highs, then close the trade. If it starts to retrace at first channel band resistance, could take profit, then wait for start of next extension. Yes, sir. Okay, now let's address Victor's trade and then we are going to move on AUD CAD. Daily chart. Victor entered, so I'm going to close, delete. Victor entered here, yellow out, this is Miguel. Victor entered here with this counter trendline break, stop loss is here, and his take profit is up in here. What challenges is Victor going to have, everybody? Yeah, you're welcome, Miguel. So where would that be on the daily chart? Time to shine, can you be more specific? Can you be more specific with your question where that would be? What are you talking about, the exit or the retracement or the extension? And we need to move faster. We have, I was late today. And it was USD CAD or it was AUD CAD that you want to address? Okay, so what is going to be the challenge? Two challenges. The market never hit this level. So it's April 22 counter trend line break on the daily chart, and okay entry, a short-term trend is confirmed up there. Yes sir. But remember the market wave extension, retracement. So far, time to shine, so far, Victor, this is for you and for everybody else. So far this market, the same way on the weekly, the same way it's still in an extension. And the first problem is a bad word, right? The first challenge that Victor is going to have is when the market is going to hit this upper band, the first resistance. And again, Victor, you should monitor and manage your trade. Don't let your winning trade become a USD CAD, okay, become a losing trade, okay? And the market is going to wave, so again, it doesn't matter when you are going to enter, you need to manage your trade, everybody. But one more challenge, Victor, the market never hit your take profit level. I'm going to change from the daily to the monthly. Okay, let me delete. See? I mean, I was wrong, right? It hit the upper band, but you have again, you have the first problem is going to be here and the second problem is going to be here. The last time the market hit the 1145 something, the market retraced. Okay? Passion, can the market hit my take profit level? Yes, it can. But I think you have low probability. And when you are up in here, everybody, if you are going to trade, hopefully demo trade, AUD, NZD, up in here you must be very careful, because the market is going to show you when it's time to go back down again. Okay? The problem could be the target above the upper band, yes. Okay? Problem is a bad word, but it's going to be a challenge to hit this level. Can it hit? Yes, it can, but the market can do anything it wants, when it wants, for how long it wants, right? Okay, Annie, quickly, USD CAD, what time frame, what is your idea? USD CAD. USD CAD, USD CAD, USD CAD, and USD CAD monthly, weekly, monthly, weekly, daily, and 4 hours, right? 4-hour chart. Any, are you short or are you long? What is your idea? I know that if I remember correctly, the lower band is okay, but the upper band, it's far away, right? If I'm not mistaken. Okay. And what we learned, everybody, what do we have here? We learned extension, retracement, extension, retracement. This is what we have so far on the monthly chart. 4 hour, and I'm long, and I think it is wrong. Okay. Now let's address the long trade because we don't have enough time. So trend lines, trend line, this is the first one, and this is going to be the second one, and this is going to be the, where is your entry point, Annie, and where is your stop loss, and this is going to be the third one. So long term Annie, this is the monthly chart, everybody. Long term you are okay. The market is up, and the market stop making lower lows, lower highs, and start to making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So your long-term direction is okay. This is the monthly chart, USD CAD weekly chart, right? And the market is making what? Where is the, again, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, right? And the market is making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. We are here. This is the weekly chart. 4 hour and I'm long, I think is wrong yesterday. Where is your stop loss, Annie? And where is your take profit? What can we project, everybody, because of the monthly candles? Okay, it's a projection. Because of the monthly candles, this market may be sideways. Just maybe, we don't have the confirmation yet, because it didn't touch 2 times the lower band, right? So maybe the market is locked in this sideways channel because of these 2 long wicks here. Just maybe, you know, maybe we are locked in this sideways channel. We don't know. Okay, but the market's making higher highs, higher lows. Okay, this is the weekly chart. Maybe we are sideways, just maybe. And this is your technical risk, Annie. Where is your stop loss? The market is making higher highs, higher lows on the weekly chart, daily chart. Daily chart. And remember, everybody, we have different structures. So extension, retracement, extension. Okay, what is the market doing short term? Well, the market is making lower lows, lower highs. So any from the daily perspective, you entered prematurely from the daily chart. Okay, because trade what you see, this maybe this higher high, higher low, maybe just a down retracement. Okay, sideways we don't know. Let me see, edit coordinates, 1.39822. Okay, to go long. Annie, you have a tight stop, right? So it would, okay, it's a good stop loss, but it would be better to put your stop loss down here. Because if you are right, the market can still take you out and reverse and push higher. But if you are wrong, if you put stop loss down here, this is the confirmation that you are wrong. Everybody, where to put the stop loss is one of the biggest secrets of trading. You need to put your stop loss in an area where the market is going to show you that you are wrong with your analysis. If you put your stop loss too tight, the market can hit your stop and reverse and go back again. your long-term direction, if the market is not sideways, so your long-term direction is okay from the monthly and the weekly. But if you are wrong, the market is going to make a lower low on the daily, and this lower low equals, it's not confirmed yet, but this lower low equals this low from the weekly chart. So if I were you, I would put my stop loss down here. And if you risk too much, then what? You know? Yes, but the problem is the 1%. I know. Everybody, this is the problem. I hope you are demo trading and everybody else. Don't play around with real money, everybody. You are going to lose. Demo trade first. Make demo trade and try to make 6 months of profits with no losing months in between. Then we can talk about you going on the real platform with real money. Until you can prove yourself on the demo account, making 6 months of profits, no losing months in between, and it doesn't matter if you make 1%, 0.5%, 5%. What you are trying to learn is the process of trading. Money is going to come, believe me, but you need to master the process. Okay, everybody, I'm sorry I was late today. See you back tomorrow. Learn your stop loss levels, everybody. Stay strong and trade with passion. This is FXPassion signing off.